One of the reasons I'm a Christian is because of the truth of biblical cosmology, that the earth is flat, motionless, and domed with God's firmament. There's waters above, heavens above. God, our Father, and Lord Jesus Christ are seated literally above us, not that far away. There's no galaxies and outer space ever expanding and black holes. There's no other suns and moons and this and that. No one's living on a planet. No one's visiting a planet. The planets are the wandering stars. They're just like the stars, but they wander on a different circuit than the stars, and there's no life living on them. There's no aliens coming from outer space. Aliens are demons and fallen angels. That'll be part of the last time's deception, the last day's deception, where Christians will be raptured. Then there'll be alien contact. They will explain the rapture away. People will believe it because they don't believe in God. They believe in themselves and outer space and aliens and the television and the news and the mainstream media and everything boring and stupid about this world. The Bible and Jesus, why would we want to believe in that? That's the way the world goes, and it's embarrassing, pathetic, and sad. I'm tired of it. I still get people coming to my channel like, I don't know, like they're looking for flat earth videos only to come and mock and scoff. And I try and help them, and they're just sarcastic and stupid about it, and they don't want to learn or research. They have no idea what they're talking about. Their foot is in their mouth. They will find out one day, and the expression on their face will be priceless. It will be very sad as well, because they'll probably be in hell, and they'll probably realize the truth of biblical cosmology and say, why did I mock that? Why didn't I listen to those Christians? Why don't I try and believe in God and read the Bible, etc.? But it will be too late, and they'll be in hell forever. Pretty good, right? One of the reasons I do this channel is because I don't want people to go to hell. I talk about biblical cosmology because it's true and it brought me to God. So it's important. It's important to me, and it's important to people that love the truth. If you do not love the truth sounds like hate to those that hate truth. We're going to look at a video from Zigzag Static talking about space and everything else. If you have never looked up what stars look like up close or what planets look like up close, you should do that and research. It's electricity or plasma with water behind them. That's because we live in a biblical world where there's a firmament dome. Outer space, in quotes, is inside the firmament. It's the sun, one moon, the stars and the wandering stars. That's what outer space is. It's not outer, it's inside the firmament, and it rotates around the earth. The earth doesn't move. It's not a spinning ball in space. There is no outer space.
That comes out of NASA is fake. Really, like that James Webb telescope, do you really believe any of those pictures are real?
We've all been looking at them in awe, gushing over them.
Look at this thing. Isn't it beautiful? The clearest image of the so-called cartwheel galaxy.
Even if we're not quite sure.
All of this stuff here is CGI, made by a man or a woman and a computer. It is not real photographs. If you don't believe me, research with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. Use your God-given senses. Use common sense.
We understand what these gorgeous Webb telescope images are actually showing.
It's photoshopped, but it has to be.
Tonight, a prominent French scientist is apologizing after tweeting a photo he claimed was the image of a distant star taken by the James Webb Space Telescope. Turns out it was actually a close-up photo of a slice of chorizo.
A quote-unquote scientist posted this image. It's a piece of salami or a piece of meat, and he said it was from the James Webb Telescope, a distant star. Can you see how they can easily fake this? Like looking at this now. Okay, it's out in outer space. I believe you. They can do that because people are brainwashed. They don't want to actually research. They're scared to sound dumb in front of other people in the world. And they don't want to actually use their God-given senses and research individually to know what's what. They just want to go along with the mainstream, right? Go along with the crowd. No one's going to make fun of me if I go along with the crowd, right? Scientism and science and man and woman and the Big Bang, evolution, like the globe, space, like come on, wake up.
Sausage. He said it was supposed to be a joke.
This might be my favorite picture so far.
Really?
Well,
You have a
every-
favorite already?
I do. Well, everyone, each one is better than the last.
How many videos of Neil deGrasse Tyson do we need to see with his mouth wide open, pointing, soy facing over these fake pictures to, how many of those do you need to finally convince you that space is amazing?
Ooh.
Right, so what are we looking at here?
Oh, yes. And so now, I'm loving this one. Where do I begin? It feels very, very real. That's what you're after here. Yeah.
This is sad and pathetic, by the way.
So this is the new image right there, the Webb Space Telescope's image, and there's the Hubble image. And you can, is there any comparison?
day.
That right there is NASA and the European Space Agency proving why this telescope was worth all of that money, all of that time.
The internet responded by grinding out more sausage images, passing them off as the view from another angle or another planet orbiting the original sausage star.
Of what we're going to get to
So incredible. It's so beautiful. That is creative destruction. And the fact we're looking that far back into the past.
Wouldn't want anyone to think for themselves, by the way, right? Just trust the mainstream science textbooks and the mainstream news, right? That's a good thing to do. That's real information. Wouldn't want you to think for yourself and be an individual and not care what the world thinks and actually put the nose to the grindstone and actually research things without fear. Wouldn't want you to do that.
Absolutely boggles my mind.
The esteemed physicist engaged with his critics, apologizing and calling the photo a form of amusement, but urging people to be cautious about accepting eloquent images at face value.
That right there is NASA and the European Space Agency proving why this telescope was worth all of that money, all of that time.
Billions
Space
of
is
dollars.
amazing. Always trust the scientists.
Looks pretty real to me. For the people that come to my channel and mock biblical cosmology, flat earth, motionless, domed with God's firmament, waters above, heavens above, God above, do some research, do some soul searching. And for the Christians that don't believe this, you guys are supporting the other side when you don't believe in biblical cosmology. You're helping perpetuate a lie. And if you get mad about it, and like I'm never getting mad about this stuff, I just find it annoying and I find it comical and actually very sad that people believe in these things and defend it, right? They come to my channel and they mock flat earth because they're looking for a video to go mock. I don't go to the globe space believers and go, you guys are morons for believing this. And I never do any of that ever. I've never done that. But if someone comes to my channel and starts trolling or starts arguing or starts saying that are you flat earthers dumb? You sure are. You'll find out one day.